Alright guys, I'm going to be super casual with you guys. I'm going to be super casual with you guys in this video now. What I'm doing now is I'm almost envisioning myself on a stage. I'm at a pulpit, whatever. There's a huge audience out in the crowd, and I'm talking to just a massive audience because I don't know how many people are going to see this video. And the reason why I'm taking this kind of mental approach is because this is a super important video. It's just a YouTube video. I know. I don't have a script. Listen, regardless of where this video is, where you watch it, maybe it's in your car, I really want to tell you how freaking important this video is. And you read it. You read the title, man. Dying for bodybuilding. And I want to give you a quick story on a time where I literally thought I was going to freaking die. Now, maybe I wasn't going to die, but I literally freaking felt like I was going to freaking drop dead. Let me tell you about the story, and then we'll get into the rest of it. Okay, sit back. No. Sit back. Unstrap your girdle. Take your shoes off. Get comfortable. Okay, put your hair back in a. No, let your hair down if you're a lady. So check it out. So I did this non-tested show, and I was all natural, completely all natural, no tests, not all the bull crap, right? All natural, but I did this non-tested show. I dieted for so long for this show, man. That's why I don't do these shows anymore, man. What are they saying? The juice isn't worth the squeeze. You're squeezing too much and you ain't getting much juice out of it, okay? And 5 months of my life, dude, and obviously, man, after 5 months, dude, pouring out every single day, I don't know what the heck I was thinking, pouring out every single day for show after show. This one show, of course, I want to do freaking good. I wasn't going to do juice. I wasn't going to do anything. But I decided I'm going to do something. And what I did was Lasix. Being transparent, man. This show, man, I took a little bit of Lasix because I thought in my head, listen, I can't go against these guys or these non-tested dudes. I'm going to get freaking smoked. I'm going to get smoked. And I gotta have at least some competitive edge. And back then, it was my practice to sit in the sauna a few days before the show, because I would literally drop so much water, and I would look a lot different, man. I would just sweat all this freaking water out. Well, first off, sitting in a sauna is absolutely dangerous when you're using it to cut weight and doing it irresponsibly. And so I was a dummy, man. Listen, I'm being transparent. I'm sure in the comments you guys are gonna be like, dude, this dude's stupid. This is so dumb. But listen, man, when you're so hungry for success, when you do these bodybuilding shows and you have that mind that there's no turning back, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to freaking win, or at least do good, and at least bare minimum not be embarrassed. I wore a sauna suit, man. I wore a sauna suit. I was water depleted. And I was on Lasix, sauna, Lasix, and one of those sweat water suit things. You know, the weird. Some people use garbage bags and crap like that. It was a recipe for freaking just death almost. And I just don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, what the freaking heck was I thinking, man? Who wants to die for bodybuilding? God, how freaking stupid, man. I was so freaking stupid, bro. And just looking back, I wish I could just get in a time machine and go back there. I would freaking punch myself in the face. So stupid, man. And you know, I would go in, you know, I tried to do what I thought was safe. Go in the sauna, come out, rest. Go in the sauna, come out, cool down. Go in the sauna, come out, cool down. And finally, something happened. I started feeling just sick, ill, really bad, dude. Really freaking ill, man. I got in my car, freaking cranked the AC on. I got home and I just was, dude, I told my girl at the time, like, I don't freaking feel good, man. And I don't know. I felt like I was gonna freaking die, dude. I felt like I was gonna freaking die. I had the fan on me. I had the AC cranked on, and yeah, you better freaking believe I was praying. I was praying because it was that serious. I literally thought I was gonna freaking die. Now, you know, when you're in those situations, your anxiety goes through the roof. You have a panic attack, and what happens? You get short of breath, and panic attacks feel like a heart attack. They literally feel like you're freaking dying. And that was me. That was me, dude. And I didn't want to tell my girl that I was felt like I was gonna die. I didn't want to say call the emergency room. But you know what? I literally said at one point, I think you need to call an ambulance. It was that freaking serious. How stupid. Reiterating this, I mean, just what the freak, dude, was I thinking? And I remember just praying, and I remember my dog. I was kneeling over my bed. I was just praying. And I called my dog. I'm like, come here, boy. And like, I just like held my dog for like a minute. And like, I don't know, for some reason, it just made my heart rate go down. And I started feeling calmer, and I started like recuperating. I see why people have animals, man, like for recuperation, and people that, you know, bring dogs like hospitals and PSD, you know, post-traumatic stress syndrome vets, excuse me, PTSD. Vets that bring dogs to help comfort them, because dude, my dog was like comforting me. Like, I don't know, for some reason, just holding my dog, like I just am praying, like just relieve me. And I just remember feeling like such an idiot. And you know what happened? And that literal experience, that actual experience, had a counterproductive thing to me. And it did the complete opposite. It made me so stressed out. It made me hold water. And I panicked. And so what do you think I did? Yeah, I freaking started drinking freaking water with salt in it. I was like doing self-medicated, like a freaking oral digestible saline pack, dog. I was doing whatever I could because I freaking thought I was gonna die. And yeah, I didn't do too good in that show. I got last place. So yeah, that was really worth it. Can you imagine if I had some really bad freaking experience for a $5 trophy? For what bodybuilding shows now don't even give a crap about bodybuilders. You know what I mean? Like, they're last on stage. They're rushed off the stage because they already had the classic physique guys. They already had figure, bikini, freaking all the other physique guys, whatever. You're last on there, and you don't even get to do your routine at night because there's too many competitors. And it's not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. This is a very... I didn't mean this video to be so sobering, because I just thought, man, listen, this got to get on film. I got to get my story, and I just got to talk to people. Listen, man, all this gear you're taking, I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but I know I'm talking to somebody, man. You're on freaking test, you're on trend, and you're not... Listen, there's a big difference between a therapeutic amount of testosterone and taking so much test and trend and all these other things, and you're freaking playing with fire. Let me tell you something, man. Insulin, you are playing with fire. Dude, listen, I almost took insulin when I was like probably about 21 years old. Someone offered me insulin. I was so close. I'm like, man, I need to do this. I need to step my game up. I'm so glad I didn't make that decision, because it could have killed me. It could have damaged me. It could have turned me into a diabetic. I am so adamantly opposed to using insulin. It's ridiculous. It's not smart, guys. I don't mean this disrespectfully. I don't feel, and you let me know what you think, man. I'm on your team with this comment, because I want to hear what you got to say. I don't feel it's very honorable to die for bodybuilding. Do you? I don't think, and I think what's going on right now is, you know, it all started once Lee Haney retired. Really, to be honest with you, man, people started experimenting with high doses of human growth hormone, high doses of insulin, and people are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And now you got dudes that are turning pro at like 19, 20 years old, 21 years old, 300 pounds in the off season plus 270 on stage. And it's the insulin, and it's all these different drugs. And I'm telling you, dude, no amount of fame, no amount of money is worth your freaking life. This is not a situation where you need to die for it. Okay, now honorable death would be dying for your country, dying for, you know, saving somebody, but dying for fame, dying for a sport, man, it's not an honorable death in my opinion. And you have so much more to your life. You know, again, I don't know who I'm talking to, man, but I'm probably talking to somebody that's probably pushing the envelope, because everyone's pushing you. And you can't come off, because you're going to look like crap when you come off all that stuff. So you almost have to stay on it, and just everyone's pushing the envelope. Let's get big, let's get big. Yeah, man, you try the DMP, you try the insulin, you try all this and that and this. And listen, man, you are wreaking havoc on your body, and you could wind up dead. It's not worth it, man. Not worth it. I think I'm pretty comfortable leaving it at that. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys. I ain't trying to be too serious, man. I'm just trying to hit it home, my little experience. What a shameful freaking decision I made doing that. I don't know, guys. In bodybuilding, it's supposed to all be about health. Let's just be careful. Just be careful out there, okay? All right, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, all that fun stuff. If you know somebody that is overdoing it, I think you owe it to them. Just like if someone's drinking and heavily they're drunk, just like you would take their keys, okay? I think you owe it to your homeboy, your friend, even someone you might not even know that well, if it's appropriate, to just talk to them. Like, hey, man, what's it all worth, man? What's it all worth? You know, you're pushing the envelope, and I'd like to see you around a little bit longer. How about that? All right, guys, I'll talk to you next time.